All right, babe, I want to test this audio with this mic. Oh, looks like this thing's dead. Oh well. Are you watching, babe? Let me know if you're watching so I can unplug the mic and plug it back in. Because maybe with a plug, I may not even have any audio right now. I don't know. Let me know, babe. You got any audio, babe? Do we have audio? Houston, do we have audio? Audio is good. Okay, I'm going to unplug it now. You tell me if there's a difference, okay? With this mic. Okay, we got audio now. Do we have audio now? Do we have audio now? Now we're good. All right, is it clear? I may just take the mic off. I don't know. I hate these mics, but is it clear audio? Is it better than normal, or should I just unplug it? Good. Yep. So we'll try. Sometimes I noticed when I don't use a mic on the phone, sometimes the audio is kind of crackly, which it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be with the phone, but sometimes it is. So I went ahead and tried plugging a mic into the phone, and you guys are saying it's clear now. So we're gonna roll with that. I've been having like crazy mic issues. First off, let me say what's up, guys. We have 30 people on already. That's fantastic. Appreciate you guys. Do a little roll call real fast. The old lady, Sean. What's going on, Sean? Doug, Russ. What's up, bud? Richard, Scott, D-Funk, Casey. What's going on, man? Yeah, I've been having like serious audio issues, and my wireless mics have been dealing me a fit. And I'm assuming, if you guys can see this right here, the wire itself does not look broke, but this little deal here is. So I'm assuming maybe the wire is broke, so we ordered another mic wire. I mean, this wire was like $100. But anyways, it came in. Well, actually, the first one came in, and the box was like destroyed. So there's no telling if that wire could have been damaged. So we sent it back, and it took forever to get another one. It just showed up the other day. So hopefully this is my issue. If any of you guys are like, tech savvy, if you think this would be the issue, let me know. But like with this mic, when I plug it into the GoPros, I got like no audio. And then my other mics, they're crackly. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, dude. Sounds good. What's going on, Casey? What's going on, Timothy? Tom, what's up, dude? What's going on, Matt? Josh? What's going on, Hank? If it's like last year and we get 27 hours of fall, I'm going to flip out. Yeah, no kidding, man. No kidding. Water temps right now are in the upper 70s, and I was only fishing at the ponds the other day. My dad, he's in the hospital. And actually, he's right there. Big Dad. Big Daddy in the house. Yeah, he's in the hospital. So I didn't want to take the boat out and be too far away. And so we just went to the ponds, and the bigger pond that I fish, there is shad in that pond, and they were all up shallow. Bass were busting on them and all that. So it's like fall is already here. I think we do have one day this week in the 90s, and it's back to low 80s. Lows are upper 50s and 60s, so kind of crazy. Dad, it's pretty bad you're in the hospital and you have to watch me. I mean, that's pretty bad, man. Hopefully your dinner was good. We're not doing Tostinos tonight. We are doing, I think, Pizza Hut. So what's going on, Mark, Brett? What's going on, Steve? Hey, Steve, did you ever order that bag from Ego? Did that code work for you, man? What's going on, Dan? What's going on, Sweet Lou? See, hopefully that is my audio issue with the wireless mic. We'll find out probably tomorrow or Thursday if that is the problem. But I don't know a whole lot about this kind of stuff, I mean, one of my buddies keeps telling me it's connections. I always check all the connections. Everything's good and tight. And I still have issues. So, like I said, I found this break here in this boot. So I'm assuming that's the problem. But like I said, the wire itself looks good, but it could be broke within the sleeve. So, like I said, we will find out hopefully tomorrow. But this kind of sucks to make a video, watch it back, and then you got no audio. You did, Steve, so the code worked? Anyone just tuning in, that code EGOTJ81 over at Ego for the tackle backpack, the nets that I use, lure retrievers and all that, that code is live. EGOTJ81, 10% off. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up yet, please do so. Really do appreciate that. Josh says, I'm jealous of your weather. It's 108 here today. Wow. Man, I enjoy the heat. It seems like we really didn't get much of a spring this year. And to be honest, we really didn't get much of a summer. It kind of sucks. Seems like it was here for like a week. Seems like we're already pushing fall. So normally winter will be here just like that. Sean says it's been in the upper 90s. What's going on, Todd? How you doing, buddy? Oh, it's back ordered? Which one did you get? Did you get the shorter one or did you get the taller one, the more the backpack one? Sean, we probably won't get fall conditions for at least a month, but probably 2. Try Gorilla Glue. Well, I mean, the wire itself here, I can pull this little boot down here. This is what broke. If you guys can see that there. And we're assuming this is the issue. There's no actual break in the, I don't know what you want to call this sleeve here. So I can't see the wire itself below. We're just assuming it's broke there. I honestly don't know. But I don't know. So we ordered another one. So we'll find out. Doug, appreciate $5, buddy. Been a while since I donated. Do appreciate that, man. You are entered in the giveaway. Oh, you got the tall one? Good choice, man. Doug is loving the cooler weather. Been nice and comfy for me. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of wintertime. We work outside with water, so it can get chilly from time to time. Let's see here. Soldier, I won't see fall weather until November. Where'd that go? Till November, Central Texas. You found a wireless mic that plugs into your phone. The one on my phone, it's just, it's from Rode. It's some sort of actual phone mic. I forget what they call it. Maybe it's called like Go or something like that. But it's for the phone. There's a Go that you can use for like a GoPro. And then there's one you can use for your phone. And the mic I have here, it's like the 3.5 millimeter jack. So I had to get a adapter that goes from that to the C cable to make it work. But like I said, I couldn't figure out from time to time why I would have like crackly audio with my phone. So I just tried the mic for the first time tonight. So let me know throughout the stream if it's crap. We'll unplug it. It can be broke inside the insulation. That's what I'm assuming here. Like I said, for me to break the boot here, I must have had to, bend on it pretty good. I usually keep it right on my waist. So as I bend over to pick up a rod or net a fish or whatever, I guess I'm constantly bending that. So I'm assuming over time I broke it. But like I said, I didn't think of this first just because I didn't really see a break in the wire. But like you said, I'm assuming it's under the insulation there. Richard, appreciate $5, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. My top spinner, what's going on, man? Mark, are lithium batteries good for trolling motor? I mean, if you can afford them, yeah. I had what I have in my tracker. Those were AGMs, I think. Yeah, lithiums, man, those are pretty pricey. But I mean, it really depends what you're looking for. I'm actually considering going lithium just to get more weight out of the back to help get the front down, just because of how I have my boat set up. But they are pretty pricey. But yeah, if you can afford it, man, it would be the way to go. Bill, hey TJ, I'm live over here just on the other side of the river as you in Hazelwood. Yeah, you're not far from me at all, man. I'm so ready for some fall weather fishing. Yeah, not far at all, man. We park our trucks right off Riverview. Brett, appreciate $3, buddy. Into the giveaway. Any new lures you have been throwing that you like? Any new lures? I don't throw the Ned rig that often. I was out with my boy, which you guys will see that on Tuesday. And of course, you know, we throw this Kushi bug a lot, but I don't throw it too often on the Ned rig. And I was doing that, was enjoying that. But as far as brand new lures, I don't believe I've been tossing anything brand new. Now I have been using the Steez A and the Elite. Let me tell you something. I might like that Elite Tatula better than the Steez. I mean, no doubt the Steez is an awesome reel, but that Elite, man, it is like, dude, you can launch anything you tie on. So I'm using it for square bills, obviously. If you guys know me, you know I love cranking. I'm using it for square bills, but man, it will launch a square bill. So I'm considering getting a second one and having those as my square bill reels because, dude, I mean, you can just barely flip your wrist, dude, and man, that bait goes sailing. Very, very impressed with those. Jay Beats and Waves. What's going on, buddy? How you been, man? So you guys plan on getting out this week for fishing? We just had like a buttload of rain last night and this morning. I was looking on Facebook. I know some guys are saying they got up to like 4 and 5 inches. I guarantee you we at least got a few inches, so it's definitely going to muddy up the water this week for sure. But do you guys have plans on getting out? I'll probably get some things rigged up tomorrow, maybe get out in the evening tomorrow, but most likely I'll get out Thursday and Friday. So, audio still good? Still got audio? We got 65 people on here. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, please do so. Really do appreciate that. And is Sunday a good day for you guys for these streams? I did put a post out not too long ago thinking about maybe switching them to Monday. And it was pretty close as far as how you guys voted. But do you guys like Sunday overall, or would you rather have a different day? For me, it would have to be, well, I might start actually working on Monday. So I guess the only other day I could do it would be maybe Thursday. I don't want to do it on Friday because there are a few guys that do it on Friday. I work late Saturday, so probably like a Thursday or Sunday, maybe Monday if that don't go down how I'm hoping it goes down, but we'll see. But is there any other day you guys would like a live stream other than Sunday? Let's see here. Man, I got the Steez A. Audio's good, Richard? Yeah, the Steez A, dude, it's a beast, man. I mean, I swear they got that thing packed with butter. I mean, it is super, super smooth. But I'm just so impressed with how that Elite casts, dude. It's pretty impressive. I mean, the reel is like I want to say 239. But, man, it is a great casting reel. I'll probably review that one for sure by the end of the season. Probably the Steez, too. I mean, the Steez, it's a sweet reel. What's going on, Raymond? Check our lithium hub. I bought one. They have been awesome. I took 250 pounds out of the boat. Yeah, man, it's crazy how light those batteries are. Hi, TJ. Is it better to tie top water with a loop knot or direct to eyelet? I mean, with a loop knot, it's going to give you a little more freedom of movement. So, yeah, if you're wanting to, walk the dog, you're definitely going to want to tie a loop knot. Maybe a popper, or even with like a prop bait, it's not as necessary. But I said definitely if you're trying to walk the dog, I would definitely go with a loop knot for sure. That's probably a video that I should make. I do have a video on what I use, the Snell knot. I use the Palomar knot, which I have knot videos on both of those. I believe I have another video on the double uni as far as connection knot goes, but I should tie or do a video on the loop knot as well. If you guys would like to see that, let me know down below. TJ, you have a Strike King punch bug. I do not, man. Do not have one of those. I heard some guys using those as a chatterbait trailer, and I would not think to use that bait as a trailer for a chatterbait, but it seems to be working pretty good for some guys. Yeah, I have not picked that one up yet. Matt, you like Sundays? Sunday. Yeah, Raymond, I work from time to time, bud. What's going on, Todd? Appreciate $10, buddy. You're entering the giveaway. The giveaway tonight, what we got for you guys? We got some Vile Bugs. Got them in white. Heading towards the fall, so we got a white pack of those. We got some Exo Swims. What color we got here? 4-inch and electric shad. We got some Vilecraws, Okeechobee Craw. We got Bama Bug. And then we got a pair of line guides for you guys. Oh. Full sizes here. The micro guides, and then just the standard there. Remember, guys, I do have a code for you guys over there at Rapid. TJ81 gets you guys 25% off. So that's tonight's giveaway. If you guys donate, you are entered in the giveaway. Richard, you like Sundays. Andy, I got an Ego net last year, and it's awesome. It really is an awesome net, man. For sure. Super light. And I like the, I mean, I pretty much tried all the ones that they offer as far as the netting style. I love the rubber because the hooks don't get caught up in it that easy. But the rubber just creates a lot of drag. So the one that I've been using most recently would be it's the PVC coated. I love that one. Super light. And like I said, no drag in the water. Easy to scoop the fish up. But anyone just tuning on, we have a code over there at Ego for you guys. It's EGO TJ81, 10% off. Mad Matt in the house. What's going on, dude? How you been, buddy? Tom says Sundays are good. Richard grabbed an Elite. Dude, it is, man. It's a slick reel. I would like to get the pitch and flip one as well. But I'm so crazy about just the regular one. I'd rather get another one of those before I got the pitch and flip. I mean, I know that it has to do with that spool, what it's made out of or whatever. I really didn't look into it too much. But, man, it can launch a bait, dude. I was, like, totally impressed. Josh, I like Sunday. It's only 5 o'clock where I'm at when they start. If I was during the week, I wouldn't be off working time to catch the first half of the stream. Makes sense. For $2.39, it ought to cast itself. That is true. It is true. It is a pricey reel, but man, it's a heck of a reel. You guys can pick that up. I'm sure, even if it's not on the site yet, he can order it. You guys can get 10% off over there at Tackle Inc. using code TJ81. Remember, guys, always look down in the description, man. I got a lot of discount codes for you guys down there. Mark says Sunday tradition continues. For sure, dude. Yeah, last couple weeks have been busy on vacation and just working and all that, so we're back to it now. Hopefully we can stick with it. Now, next Sunday, my wife will be out of town, so we won't have a little moderator. What do you call that? A moderator or whatever to help us out here. I'm sure I butchered that. But anyways, I'll still try and do it next Sunday as well. I haven't even spooled up the Metanium DC yet. Have not. I did spool up. What did I spool up the other day? The Tatula 150, Steez A, Elite, and I spooled up the SLX XT. I spooled up them for a couple weeks ago. That XT, man, that feels pretty solid as well. I wouldn't have thought there'd been a huge difference just from the regular SLX. But yeah, that XT, man, it feels really solid for sure. Can we get a video showing us how to learn electronics? I have no clue what I'm looking at. I do have a video like that. I'm not great on electronics. I mean, I kind of know what works for me. But a guy you should check out is Bass Geek. That dude does a lot of videos on his electronics. He's got hummingbirds. I believe he says 360 as well. But baby, I go ahead and link Hank in the description if you can, as well as Debo, man. Us three trying to kind of work together, grow each other's channel. So if you guys haven't checked out Bass Geek and Debo, definitely check them out. But definitely check out Bass Geek for your electronics. There's another guy if you're using hummingbirds. I want to say his name is Doug Vonberg, maybe. I could be wrong, but if you just type in like hummingbird, I'm sure he'll pull up. He's got a ton of videos on hummingbird. Richard, those line guides look like they would make things easier and faster. I want to get some. Yeah, for sure, dude. You'll dig them, man. What's going on, Matt? Mad Matt, but doing good, man. Had some cold weather the past couple of days, giving me nightmares about winter arriving. I still can't get over you being just a few hours away, how much colder it gets by you. What did it get down to by you? Who sells lithium? Oh, that's a good question, man. What's that one company? I think, what is it, Dakota? They're pretty popular. I'm not sure if they're a higher-end lithium battery, but you see a lot of guys promoting them. I think Battleborn, is that another one? No, you know what? I'm not sure if those are lithiums or not. I'm trying to think of the one that a lot of the pros are with. I really can't think of those offhand. I mean, you can just Google lithium batteries. But yeah, something I did look into, and thinking a couple $1,000 a battery. I mean, over time, obviously, you'll get your money out of them. Not having to buy batteries for a while. I'm sure they got a great warranty and all that. They're super light. I mean, there's plenty of benefits to lithium batteries, but and I don't think too when you're using lithiums that you don't really see the power drain with those. I think you pretty much have full power till they're dead. But like I said, you're definitely going to pay a pretty penny for those. Tom, I've been using a loop knot for top waters and crankbaits for 30 years called a McNally loop. Really the easiest loop knot I've ever found. I'll have to look that one up. Babe, go ahead and make a little note of that so I don't forget that. Or Tom, you can go ahead and send me a message if you don't mind. Andy, what's your favorite lure on a spinning setup for the wife? My wife only likes a spinning reel. I'm going to say, I mean, she uses a Baitcaster majority of the time. I'm going to say if she were to put something on a spinning reel, most likely it would be just a straight tail worm, Texas rigged. Normally a little 1/8 ounce weight, 3/16 ounce weight. I mean, she throws that a lot on a Baitcaster, but I'm sure if I'd set her up on a spinning reel, she'd probably want the same thing. Probably that or like a shaky head. Yeah, just a straight tail worm. A little 7-inch, 1/8 ounce weight, something like that. Babe, you are on here, so what would your, what did I get that right? What would your bait be for a spinning setup? BP, I don't always get to jump on, but I do when I can, even if I'm just listening. I appreciate it, buddy. What polarized glasses are good? Which ones you use? Thank you. I've probably got actually a pair around here. Yeah. I got about 8 dirty pairs in this tackle. I need to clean them because they're all spotted up and dirty. I use Wiley X. These are the Boss frames. Wiley X Boss frames. Other than these, I used to use Oakley's. Man, I had terrible experience with Oakley's. They're constantly breaking and stuff. And man, they were just like real sticklers on the warranty. So I really don't use Oakley anymore. Really not a fan of them just because of their customer service. I thought was terrible. From there, I used Solar Bats, which were great. But I guess with my nose or whatever it is, I just have a hard time finding glasses that fit. And the ones that I wore from them, I want to say they were the double XLs. And for whatever reason, they discontinued those. And for a while, I did work with them. They discontinued those, and they didn't have any other pairs of glasses that actually would fit my face. So other than that, I started trying the Wiley X. I've been wearing these for maybe 4 years or so, 5 years. And like I said, they don't have many that fit my face either. These fit really, really good. Hardly any light come through top or bottom, real close to my face. So I've been wearing these, like I said, 4 or 5 years. And I do work with them as well. But they also sent me a bunch of different pairs to try on. I bet I tried on a dozen or more pairs from them. And this was the only pair that really fit my face how I wanted them to. So again, I just got like, I don't know how many, I got 8 or 10 pairs of just the Boss frame. That's what I wear. So that's a new color lens from them. And then I also wear, I think it's called the golden, maybe golden amber something. Hey, babe. Where do we cut off at? Guys, I don't know what happened. I was talking and I lost you guys. So I'm not sure really where I lost you guys at. We were talking right here about polarized glasses. Hopefully you did you guys see all that? I'm not sure you did or not. Mark, yeah, the ones that I use now are Wiley X Boss frames. I don't want to repeat myself if that all went through or not. Matt, sorry I'm late to the chat. Happy Sunday, brother. You getting one of those Guggen rods? I'm sure I'll try a couple out, yeah, just to give you guys some thoughts on them. I know a lot of guys don't care about them, but some guys do. So as a tackle channel, yeah, we are going to try a couple out and give you guys my thoughts. Tom, I use a loop knot when I fit a swim jig too. No kidding. Hey, babe, if you're still watching this, I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm not sure if too many of you guys are on there that knock me off. Should I switch that to... Should I take that off or not? What's up with the plane and wedge? I've been messing around a little bit. Just put some odds and ends in there, things like that. But it's going to take me a little bit to really get them the way I want them. So you guys can probably see I still got a bunch of them all in plastic and boxes still. I haven't messed around with yet, but I'll probably do some now for sure. But that's definitely a project that I want to do over the winter time. So if I'm not doing anything else, I can really load those up, how I want to. Just take some time, get everything all organized. Yeah, man, I was pretty impressed so far. I've only used the XT for just a handful of times. I got it on a spinnerbait rod, but I mean the SLX, the regular one, was awesome. But yeah, for $30 more, it's definitely worth the upgrade. For those who was asking, I have a friend who bought two 12-volt lithium 100 amp batteries, $227 each. No kidding. Wow, that's pretty cheap for a lithium. No, I've never fished in Japan. I got some Guggen baits, man. I really haven't not used them yet, though. I've used a couple of their hard baits, and I got the plastics. I'm actually looking at them right now. They're right over there, and I have not used them yet. Bubba, I have the 80-pound Fortrex. Smallmouth topwater has been on fire lately. Dude, that would be awesome. Perfect fishing conditions. I'm going to say, for me and how I like to fish, I'm going to say probably low to mid 70s, overcast, spinnerbait or crankbait in my hand, man. That's how I would like it. Now, I do love fishing in the heat, but it's much tougher to catch them in the heat. But if I actually want to go out and have a good day catching fish, I'm going to say a low to mid 70s, overcast. Yeah, I don't have a favorite Guggen bait yet, man. I really haven't used them to even say. My brother, good to see you, man. What's going on? Adam, how you doing, buddy? We got 78 people on here right now. If you guys have not subbed to Full Armor Bass and Bait, put him in the description as well. Dude's got a killer channel. He's always fishing with his boys. Very entertaining videos, man. I love the excitement of his videos, but he's just a all-around good dude. Show that guy some love right there. Full Armor Bass and Bait. Make sure you link him down in the description. Man, 2 days, it got down to 49 at night, high of 70 during the day. Like 4 days in a row, water went from 84 to 74 in the morning, 77 by afternoon, but heat is coming back this week. And we only got 1 day heat coming, I think it could even be tomorrow, low 90s, and then it's back to low 80s after that. I'll stick with my Walmart Max batteries for $100. That's it, yeah, Doug, for the Hummingbird. That guy knows his stuff, man. What's going on, Art? How you doing, buddy? What's your thought on the microwave line guides? I don't believe, I don't think I've seen those. Obviously, I don't have a rod that even has those. Doesn't Enigma, did they have those on their rods? I do believe Mad Matt. Did you have some of those, bud? Yeah, I've seen those, but I've never had a rod that's had them. D-Funk, appreciate $10, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. Jim, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate $2. You're entered in the giveaway. Steve Parker, appreciate $5, man. You're entered in the giveaway as well. And Rebecca LaDuca, you are correct. Love my Texas rig worm. So yeah, if she would have one bait on a spinning setup, it would be the Texas rig worm. And Jim, man, I always forget. What is it? I don't know why I cannot remember this. Put the group for the Bass Tracker. Why I cannot remember that, I have no idea. But he's got a group over there on Facebook. If you guys have a Bass Tracker, head over there and join his group. A lot of cool stuff going on over there. Everyone that has entered the giveaway, tonight's giveaway is 2 packs of Vile Craws. We got some Vile Bugs. We got some Exo Swims. And we got some Rapid Line Guides. Remember, guys, code over there at Rapid, TJ81, 25% off. There's Bass Geek. Again, make sure you link Debo and link Full Armor Bassin. Steve, finally got my PW figured out so I could donate. That's cool, dude. Do appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, Michael, I do use Guggen baits from time to time, but I've not used their plastics yet. I've only used a couple of their hard baits. Check out 9 Optics, make good sunglasses. There's Debo. What's going on, Rod? How you doing, buddy? What's going on, Michael? Waterland makes great sunglasses. Nobody's saying anything about me cutting out here earlier. Did that affect you guys? I'm sure it did. Michael, dude, yeah, I've already answered you, bud, about the Guggen baits. Unless I'm that far behind on comments. Art, do appreciate the $5, buddy. You're into the giveaway. Brian says, Mark Zone, Bass Geek, and Tactical Bassin all have good instructional videos on electronics. Yeah, I forgot about Tactical Bassin doing those kind of videos. I do not have the Shimano X-Pride. Do not. Bubba, I use a lot of Guggen products, and they work great and good price. I know a lot of guys, man, they love the Bandito bug, but for whatever reason, man, you mention Guggen to some guys, and they instantly do not like them. And I understand some guys don't like the guys personally, but I mean, so far from what I've used, and just from, you guys know I haven't used a lot of it, but from what I've heard, I mean, they're pretty solid baits. And like I said, the frog, I still got it tied on the rod. Their frog was pretty impressive as well. Did not take on near as much water as other frogs that I use that are twice as much. So we'll see how they hold up, though. Rod, can't wear contacts. Only reasonable pair of fit overs are cocoons. I think for a while, wasn't Iconelli and Ishman Rowe, weren't they sporting cocoons? Is it normal for some baitcasters to have a very slight wobble on the drag adjustment, inner part pass clicker? Wobble, like when you spin the handle, it doesn't look like it's tracking straight. Is that what you're talking about? Like when you spin it here, sometimes it looks like it's going in and out. I've seen that, yeah, before. If that's what you're talking about, I have seen that before. But as far as play in it goes, they're all pretty solid as far as play goes. But yeah, I have seen some that look like they're a little bit wavy when you're spinning the handle. You ever small river fish in a kayak? I have not, man. Well, you know what? We have fished a little bit. Babe, where do we go when we go on the river? What is that, the Merrimack? I mean, if you want to call it fishing, I mean, we're just kind of in a float too. I'm trying to make a few casts as we're floating down the river. I really wouldn't call it like, dedication while we're out there just because we're just floating around having fun. But I've done that a couple times. Caught a few smallmouth that were about that big, but that's about it. And all I think while we were throwing then was little Ned heads and mojo rigs. No problem, Bubba. I mean, most guys these days are going for the Ultrex. I want the spot lock. But just for where I fish and for as shallow as I fish, I really don't have any use for the Ultrex. That's why I went with the Fortrex, and I put my money in the Talons. But yeah, if you like to fish a little bit deeper, I definitely go with something like the Ultrex. Michael, TJ got those rod covers like you got. I like them. Seem to be a good product. I use your code as well. Thank you for that. No problem, buddy. And you guys can use code over there, TJ81. I'll go and grab one real fast. You guys seen those before? They put a picture on those. There's a link in the description for these as well. TRC rod covers. I had some made up with my logo on there. I got the size of the rod listed as well. Yeah, always check down the descriptions of all my videos, guys. I always put a lot of discount codes for you guys down there. We have 83 people still on here. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, please do so. Really do appreciate that. Sean says, those Guggen rods are another idea stolen from someone else. If you look up stick rods, the ideas are the same. Yeah, and I get that. I did when I made a post about that. A lot of guys are saying copying and all that, and I did see the Informative Fisherman, him posting stuff about that as well. Yeah, that idea may have came from him. I'm not defending anybody, but I mean, as long as the rod itself is not like, it's not his blank and his guides and everything. I mean, I don't see that being a huge issue. I mean, people are going to steal things from everyone, no matter what it is, if it's a cool little feature or whatever. But I don't really see that being a huge deal. But we'll just see how the rods are when they come out. I'm going to get a couple of them, try them out for you guys. I will say I do like how the handle is designed. We'll see how comfortable it is in hand. Like I said, I'll let you guys know my thoughts on them. I know a lot of you guys, like I said, don't care about those rods, but we will try them out and let you guys know how they are. Here we go. The Guggen bunch are a little crazy. They tend to prefer doing crazy competitions, but I'm sure they will put out a nice rod. Yeah, I mean, I don't see them putting out junk, dude. I'm sure it's going to be a decent rod. And just, like I said, just with their baits, I mean, everyone that I've talked to about Guggen baits, man, they love them. Like I said, I personally haven't used that many of them, but I can't say I've really heard anything bad about them. No problem. Problem, Adam, buddy. And there it is right there, Protein 175 Owners Group. You guys own a tracker, head over there, join that group on Facebook. And like I said, don't forget to sub Full Armor Bassin. And there's his link right there, man. Guys, we got 90 people on here. Go support that dude right there, Full Armor Bassin. Heck of a dude, awesome channel. You guys will dig his videos for sure. I tell you what, man, and he's got a tracker. So, Adam, if you're on Facebook, dude, go join that group, Protein 175 Owners Group. So you're right. I use an FG knot because I use all mono to braid. Absolutely hate micro guides. I don't think he's talking micro guides, right? I think he was talking about that microwave guide. It kind of looks like, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, I don't believe he's talking micro guides. I still have not learned how to tie the FG. If I need a connection knot, I'm still tying the double uni. I need to take some time this winter though and really figure out how to tie that knot. The swim crank. I'm trying to think which one I picked up here. Let me look real fast. I picked one of those up. Got so many boxes under here of tackle. I haven't had a chance to put away yet. If it's in here, I haven't used it yet. No, it's not the swim crank. It's the Speed Wake is the one that I picked up. Speed Wake. It's not the swim crank. We'll be pulling that one out here for sure, though. Next couple weeks. I think fall is upon us, man. What's going on, Ronnie? How you doing, buddy? Andy, thanks, Jim and Rebecca. My wife said she's going to throw that next time we get a chance to fish together. Yeah, man. Texas rig worm, shaky head, little wacky rig would be great for a beginner as well on a spinning reel. White Whale, what's going on, dude? How you been, buddy? Cut out only for half more in. Cut out only for half more. You talking about one of my stream cut out earlier? I know my boys in here playing video games, and I'm not sure what's going on upstairs. So I'm sure maybe too many people are on Wi-Fi. There's no telling. Did you know Aaron Martin's that? Yep, yeah, I knew that. I believe he just got over with his treatments, didn't he? Baits work, but rips too easy. Mad Matt, yeah, those Enigma rods do have them on there. I haven't really noticed much on the guides. Haven't broke off, forgot any nicks in them, so that's all that matters to me. So you don't think they cast any further? Merrimack River, I was right. Bass Fishing Brian, hey brother, appreciate all your advice. Got to tell you, I mentioned you in episode 6 because I caught a decent largie on the Picasso Inviswire. Cool, dude. Appreciate it, buddy. I'll check that video out as well. TRC is a sponsor of mine and makes such a great product for sure. Mama Always, what's going on? How you doing? I definitely love Guggen products. Great price, great quality also. Will you be attending any fishing expos if COVID allows in the coming year? You should get with Bass Geek and come to the Augusta County VA one in late January. It really depends on my work schedule. That's not really too close to me. I do go to a couple in my area. Like you said, we'll have to see what the deal is with COVID and all that. But there's a couple that I do go to. I'm trying to think. One is St. Louis, and the other one's here at the convention center in, what was that, Collinsville? That's usually the two that I go to. Yeah, we'll see what we can work out. I mean, if we have like a really cold winter and I'm off work for a while, that could be something I could do. I know Bass Geek, he does go to quite a few of those things. Simon says, caught a nice bass on a plastic bluegill. Very cool. FLW Terry Scroggins turned me on to mud hole rod blanks. You can assemble a nice rod. Yeah, I've seen him do that too. Yeah, he does a lot of his own stuff, pouring his own baits and all that. He seems like a cool dude. Carter, hey bro, I'm new to your channel. Just subscribe. Your tips and tricks are great help. I'm going to stick around. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate the comment. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate the views, man. Lee, appreciate it, buddy. First timer. Angler, I don't want to say your name wrong. Appreciate the thumbs up. 2-pounder on the bluegill swim bait. Is that what you said? Swim bait? Plastic bluegill. Was it like a hard bait? Or like a soft plastic? We have 92 people still on here. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, please do so. Really do appreciate that. Let you guys give me some video suggestions. I already got a video for you guys on Tuesday. I do need to get one for Thursday. I will say, like I said earlier, some of you guys just getting on here, I haven't made a video on the boat as far as like doing a lot of talking. That's because I've been having mic issues, and the mics that I've been using on the boat aren't wireless, so I pretty much got to scream for you guys to hear me. But I do believe we found the issue with the mic here. I'm hoping it's this right here. So like I said, we got a new one ordered. I got it in, so I'll try that out, and if it works, then we're back to doing videos like I used to do on the boat. But I don't know if it's been with COVID or whatever. Things been out of stock. Had a hard time getting them. We finally get a wire or a new mic wire. The box was destroyed when I got it. Sent it back. Then they went ahead and ordered me one, so that took forever to get here. So hopefully we're back on track with mics. I got new adapters and stuff, so we can really figure out what the issue was. So at least this way we can eliminate it with having more adapters and stuff now too. It's a pain in the butt though. Out there trying to make a video, think you got the video done, and you watch it back, and it's something you really can't duplicate, whether it be a fish catch or something you said or whatever, and then you got no audio. It really does suck. I haven't noticed any distance increase. If so, very little. I'd focus more on the reel you use and action and size of rod for greater casting distance. Micro guide is all you need. Appreciate it, Matt. Yes, Aaron Martin is back fishing, and I think he's cleared to drive his boat now. Fished one tournament where his marshal had to drive his boat for him. He seems like a good dude. What's going on, Sean? Appreciate $2, buddy. You're interested in the giveaway. Hope you're doing well. Can't complain, man. Tonight's giveaway, we do got some Vile Bugs. We got a couple packs of Vile Craws. We got some Exo Swims. And, of course, we got the Rapid Line Guides, both sizes for you guys. John, what's going on, buddy? How you been? For the FG Knot, check out Ott Defoe's video. It's an easier way than he learned from Aaron Martin's. Okay. Ott Defoe. So Aaron Martin's got a video on that as well. I think, was it Salt Strong? They got a video on that now as well, I do believe. For the trick worm, would you go straight round bend or EWG, and what size? Normally, I will say normally a 4-aught, but it depends on brand. Because I'm going to grab one real fast. Let's see here. I like to use an EWG on a thicker bait, like a tube, a creature bait, a cross, something like that. But when you have a thinner bait like a worm, you can get away with a round bend offset. Okay. Now these particular ones, these are from Mustad. This is the grip pin, big Bitesoft plastic hook. Okay, it's got an extra long shank on it, and it's got a bigger bite as well. So this particular hook's going to be bigger than your standard 4-aught round bend offset. It's got a bigger gap on it, longer neck. So in this particular hook, I'd say a good all-around size, so like a 7-inch worm, 6.5, 7-inch worm would be a 3-aught. Probably what I'd go to. You can go 4-aught. I'd probably go 3-aught just to give yourself just a little bit more action with the bait with a smaller hook. But for a standard round bend offset, if you're using Gamakatsu or even just a regular Mustad round bend offsets or Trocar or whatever, I'd probably go with a 3-aught or 4-aught, probably 3-aught the most for that 6.5 to 7-inch worm. But yeah, either one will work. But like that, a 4-aught and this Mustad will work as well, but you can get away with the 3-aught in this style of hook, this particular hook, just with that longer neck and like I said, that bigger gap on there. But yeah, straight tail worms. You know, I do like the round bend offset. And when you have a thicker bait, like I said, like a craw or tube, creature bait, swim bait, when you need more gap, then you got to go to that EWG. It's got to have enough room there for the plastic to compress to get out of the way to hook the fish. If you don't have enough gap, you're going to lose fish. So bigger the bait, bigger the hook, pretty much as far as gap goes. I do believe I have a video on that as well. Babe, if you can link that down below. I don't remember the name of the video, but I'm standing right by those hooks in the thumbnail. You can link that down below. But yeah, pretty straightforward. Using thinner bait, you can get away with a hook that's got less gap to it. I have. I tell you what, those buzz baits from Jekyll Wheeler, they seem pretty solid. They don't run true out of the package, at least the ones that I had. I had to tune them up to get them to run straight. But so far, so good. I'll have to get a little more time on them before I tell you guys how good they are. But so far, so good. Not bad. Jose, 13 fishing bubble butt worm is awesome. Haven't seen that one. Do DC reel hinder your casting distance? No, dude. The DC reels will bomb out a lure. I mean, it gives you a lot of control, just kind of like a Tattoo SV would do. You get a lot of control with them, but you can still get a lot of distance with them as well. So yeah, definitely does not hinder the casting distance. I got a video. It was really before I even learned how to use the DC reels, and I don't remember. It could be like, is this reel worth the hype or something like that? And I was making casts with the DC. It was a Corrado DC, and dude, man, it was a long cast for sure. And again, that was before I really knew how to set the reel up. Then I did do a review on the Corrado, and I mean, for me, the DCs, I mean, yes, you can make a long cast with them, but for me, they're all about the control. It's a fantastic skipping reel, which I do show in that review. But yeah, I would say the DCs are pretty much kind of like the SV spools, where you get a lot of control with them, but you can still get a lot of distance with them as well. I would say, with my experience, the DCs will outcast an SV reel all day long. But the Elite, like I said earlier, that Elite, man, I would put that Elite against the Corrado DC. I mean, that Elite will bomb a lure. So far, it could be one of the longer casting reels that I own. This grouchy, oh man, will probably hate microwave too. Fin fishing line, I have not used it, man. Have not. I did get in some, where's that at? I did get in some, what's this stuff called? From Tough Line, this is their fluorocarbon XS. I did get some of that in to try out, but I have not tried the fin fishing line yet. About 100 people on here. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, please do so. Seems like more people are getting on, you know, when I'm about to get off after like an hour or so. So when we're starting, what do we start? The 7 Central Standard Time? Is that a good time for a lot of you guys? Or do more people get on later on? Like Guy said earlier, time zones are different from time to time. So depending who's watching, maybe later's better. Let me know. Soul Strong is how I learned the Crazy Alberto. Another good connection that Shaw Grimsby showed me is uni to improve clinch. Your glitch earlier might have been my fault. I was on Wi-Fi in the house and I went outside to do a couple things, and when it switched over to LTE, the video stopped for a minute. Okay, yeah. Yeah, my video paused on me for a couple minutes. Or I'm assuming it was. I really don't know how long, but I was talking to you guys about sunglasses. Next thing I know, the video is restarting. So something happened. Oh, dang, I missed the giveaway rules. You could never have too many baits. Just if anyone donates, they're entered in the giveaway. Storm Soft Bait went to Bass Pro in Peoria, Illinois. Not too far from me, man. What style and size hook would you use for the Yoda worm? I've been using EWG for that. EWG. I want to say 4-aught is what I was using in that, because I remember doing a video with my son. I was using a 4-aught, and then he wanted to use it, and he only had a 3-aught in his or tied on his line that he was using for the Scooshy Bug, and we went ahead and put it on there anyway. So a 3-aught or 4-aught would work. I'd probably run a 4-aught in that bait though. In the Yoda worm. Pick them up at Karl's. Late to the party. How's it going, everyone? What's going on, Ed? How you doing, buddy? TJ, when I rigged the Zoom trick worm on a round bend 3-aught on the top, 3-aught on top of the baits, there is a bend to the body. Am I rigging it wrong? Let's go ahead and get one. We'll go ahead and do it real fast. I know a lot of people think, let's see here. Quick little rigging video here. I probably got a video on rigging these baits, I'm sure. All right, this style of hook. All right. You'd go in. Let's see here which one it is. There we go, like that. So you can go straight in, or you can go in at an angle. What you need to do is really, you need to put the hook along the bait. Okay, if you guys can see it like that. And that's really how it needs to be in the bait. With this style of hook, a lot of guys want to bring it outside the bait and try to bury the hook point, and that's what's going to give your worm that bend. So when you go in, like so, come out. A little tip too, there's a seam line on most baits. You can go in and come out on the seam line, which will keep your bait nice and straight. Okay, slide that up. Now, if you just let it rest along the bait like that, that's how it needs to go in the bait. Some guys will go all the way through and then try to bury the hook point, which will do that too. But that's how it needs to be, just like that. Just going to mark it there, just like so. So it's nice and straight. Okay. Some guys will go all the way through like that. And you can see here how that is. So when you try and bury the hook point, makes your worm look like that. Okay. Now with an EWG, you can do that because the hook point is in line with the eye. This one here, since it's offset, you just bury it in the plastic like that. Keeps it nice and straight. Okay. Hope it helped you out, bud. Like I said, EWG, you can go all the way through, skin it on the other side. That's just because the hook point is in line with the eye. And that's how you'll rig up like a pitching hook too, like a straight shank. More pond hopping videos using your favorite lures. I got one coming out Tuesday for you, buddy. I just watched a video comparing the Corrado DC versus Corrado K, and the SC casts a good 15 feet further. Does it? I do have a K on the way as well. I do want to compare that one to the DC. Branson Mound. Appreciate it, Ed. Appreciate the $5, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. Tom, appreciate the $5, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway as well. TJ, what's your thoughts on buzz baits? Do you run skirts or take them off? Can you explain why or why not? Thank you. I haven't ran a buzz bait with a skirt in a long time. Normally, I run. Do I have them in here? Probably. I think I got one. Hold on. This right here is my favorite trailer right here for a buzzbait. A little ribbit frog. This is a smaller size, I do believe. I want to say it's like 3.5 inches. They do have these in a few different sizes. If you do pick these up, make sure you get the smaller one. But right there, man. That is the deal. Little buzzbait trailer right there. Like I said, I take the skirts off. I got a bunch of older videos doing this at the ponds, taking the skirts off and rigging these up on there. But, I mean, I don't really know. I mean, some guys will say with the skirt, they can grab that skirt and you really don't get hooked up as well. Go to the soft plastic, give it something more to grip onto and all that. I don't know if that's true or not. I really don't know. But my thought on it when I started doing it years ago, it's just something totally different. I mean, guys been throwing buzz baits with skirts for years. So to put a little swim bait on the back, like I said, a toad like this. I think the video that I made, I think it was on talking about how much line's on your spool with the Tattoola 150. I even had on there what that was called the biffle bug. There's a bunch of different baits that you can put on there, and with a biffle bug, with the body being flat like that, it just planes super fast as well. But yeah, I like putting a little frog on there over the skirt. And what's cool about those, I think they're out in the boat, those Wheeler ones, those accent ones, they actually come with the skirt off, which is nice because most of your buzzbaits obviously come with the skirt on there. When you take them off, sometimes you can't reuse them. So it was pretty cool that those came with the skirt off. So if you choose to use a skirt, you can put it on. If not, you're ready to go with the toad or, you know, whatever you want to put on the back there. I would say this one here, the ribbit, the smaller ribbit, I want to say it's 3.5 is definitely my favorite trailer for a buzzbait. I'm not sure if this is the correct video or not. Soft plastic hook. I'm not sure, babe. Finn's braid is good. It's popular down here in Florida. Time for me just an hour behind me. Hey there, TJ81, longtime fan. Caught a couple good ones lately. Sangris and otter down by Springfield. Keep up the great content. That's awesome, buddy. Do appreciate the views, man. Appreciate the comment. Appreciate you sticking around, bud. Pretty cool that you're catching some good fish too. Sean says later is better for me. I'm West Coast time, so you come on before dinner. That's probably what it is, because you haven't had any problems since, so I'll try not to do that anymore when you're live. Appreciate it, buddy. I'm in the market for new fishing sub glasses and only fish freshwater. Any thoughts? Are the Costas really that good? I did try some Costas on, and this was before I started using the Wiley X. And at that time, I really couldn't find anything that really fit my face well. I didn't really use them, so I can't really speak to as far as how good they are. I'd imagine they're really good. I know a lot of guys use the Costas. Like I said, I use the Wiley X, and before that, I was using the Solar Bats. And like I said, I used Oakley's before that, but I had more problems with Oakley's than what it was worth, so I stopped using Oakley. What makes the new Okuma 7-foot heavy a good worm jig rod? I mean, it's got a lot of beef to it. It's a 7-foot heavy. It's got a mod fast action to it. That's what they label it as, worm jig, which it's a good, I'm gonna say a good all around Texas rig rod. But I love that rod for frogs. I probably use it more. It says it's labeled worm jig. I use it more for frogs and swim jigs than I do Texas rigs. But it's a good just all around rod as far as soft plastics, jigs, swim jigs, frogs, things like that goes. I mean, it's buzz baits. I use it for buzz baits as well. Daniel, I'm about to go snook fishing, boys. With me luck. 3 nights in a row and no fish yet. Good luck, Daniel. Good luck. Man, Matt, appreciate the buck buddy giveaway. Later's always better for me. I always miss the live streams. Now is the right time. Gotcha. Full Armored Bassin. I could watch all night. About to watch a movie with a couple of little guys. Thank you again, Jim. Good night, brother. All right, buddy. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Yeah, I'm going to get off here real soon just because I do believe an hour ago Shark Week started. So as soon as we get off here, we're going to order a pizza and watch Shark Week. So what's your favorite buzzbait and buzzbait trailer? We just went over my favorite trailer, which would be the Ribbit. I'm going to say my favorite buzzbait to date. It's going to be either the Dinner Bell from Picasso or probably the Cavitron. What's going on, Adam? How you doing, bud? Sam, appreciate $2, buddy. Went to the giveaway. I look forward to 7 o'clock every Sunday, 7 p.m. TJ time. Appreciate that, buddy. What's your favorite summer lure? I'm going to say, I'm always going to go out there with a square bill. You guys know I love fishing square bills, but my favorite thing to catch them on in the summer would probably be, 10-inch worm, something like that. Or I'm going to say like a big creature bait, like a hog or what else do I use? The Power Hogs from Berkeley. I really like those. I do like do I have any of those up here? Yeah, the Smoking Roosters. I love those. But probably, I think Power Hogs is probably one of my favorites as far as big creature baits go. I've never thrown a buzz bait with a toad. I only did a sort. I want to do a toad soon. Yeah. The Rage Toads are okay. I think they're a bit too big for a trailer on a buzzbait. These ones here, man, they're about perfect. They got a bunch of different colors in them. I usually get them in black, white, and I want to say it's bullfrog. So that's pretty much all I'm worried about, a black, a white, and then like a chartreuse belly. Those three, man, get her done. Besides black and blue, what other colors would you use for muddy and stained water? I do pretty good with oranges. So like a Bama Crawl does pretty good. Okeechobee Crawl does pretty good. Got a lot of blue in it. To be honest, you can even catch them. June Bug's a great one, but you can even catch them on like green pumpkin. I don't do that great in muddy water with watermelon just because it's more of a translucent color. But green pumpkins, it's a pretty solid type color. If you dip it in a little bit of JJ's or something like that, a little bit of chartreuse, you can catch them on green pumpkin in muddy water. I think it does somewhat blend in. But what I've noticed is when you catch them on green pumpkin in muddy water, it's a pretty vicious bite, just because I do believe that color, more or less, it sneaks up on them just because it doesn't stand out. So if fish are in the area and they're kind of spooky, you can go with more of a natural color like a green pumpkin and still catch them in muddy water. But you just have to know where they are. And like I said, in muddy water, they're always going to be around something. So whether it be just a stick, a stump, rock pile, grass, dock post, whatever, and you can bank on in muddy water, there's going to be a fish nearby. So if green pumpkin's a color you want to throw, just make sure you're throwing around something like that in muddy water. But I'm saying, yeah, besides black and blue, probably Bama Craw and June Bug would be my other two favorites. Bass Fishing Brian, appreciate it, buddy. You were interested in the giveaway. Appreciate the $5, man. Need to re-up on the Vile Bugs. I do have a code over there at Biospawn. TJ81, I believe it's, I haven't used that one in a while. It could be 10% off. Could be 20% off. I don't really remember over there at Biospawn, just because a lot of guys have just been going to Karl's to get their Biospawn. If you guys are a member over there, you get up to 30% off on the Biospawn stuff. And a lot of times you get them for like $2.50 a pack. If you don't want to become a member, don't. You guys can do a free 30-day trial. Stock up on your Biospawn. If you don't want to continue it, just cancel it. It did cost you a dime and you saved a bunch of money. So yeah, I haven't been telling guys to go over to Biospawn recently, just because a lot of times they're out of stock because everything's over there at Karl's. But like I said, you guys can use code over there at Biospawn, or you guys can go through Karl's and get all your Biospawn. Brendan, how's it going, TJ? I have a question on how to catch fish in clear water summer. I can see them, but they won't bite. Northern Wisconsin smallies. Dude, I don't fish for smallmouth, man. I don't fish clear water. But my guess is clear water summer, if you can see them and they're not biting, my guess is if you can see them, they can see you. So I would get further away, longer casts. I'd probably try a lighter line, smaller baits, things like that is what I would try. Yeah, I use 6-cent stuff. I recently got a bunch of their soft plastics. I mainly use their square bills, but I do have a good variety of the 6-cent stuff. Yeah, Rod, I know which buzzbait you're talking about, Jackal. Isn't it called like the firecracker or something like that? I've been enjoying the Z-Man Zinker worms lately. They get soft and weird by the fish. Can't leave them alone once they get them broke in. Cool. No problem, Adam. Looks like an hour and 3 minutes. We are caught up on comments. Really appreciate you guys sticking with me here. We got 86 people still on. 69 thumbs up. If you guys have not hit the thumbs up, please do so. Really do appreciate that. Tonight's giveaway was 2 packs of Vile Craws. We got some XO Swim. We got the Vile Bug. We had that pack of Plasma Tails on the table here. One of them is out because we were doing a rigging video. I'll go ahead and throw them in as well because they are on the table now. And we'll go ahead and give you guys 2 packs of line guides as well from Rapid Fishing. So 5 packs of Biospawn and those line guides. Like I said, the 1 pack of Plasma Tails I opened for the little rigging deal right here. Plus, I'll throw that pack in as well for you guys since it's on the table. Let's see here. How thick are those Vile swim bait body compared to Kitech? Very similar, dude. Probably not really any difference at all as far as thickness goes. Very similar. As far as difference, a lot of guys ask the difference. I'm going to say, even the action, it's very, very similar. I'm going to say the Biospawn is more durable, but I am going to give the edge to Kitech for the color selection. I love the color selection over there at Kitech. Like I said, pretty much the same profile body, pretty similar in action, all that as well. Like I said, a little more durable here, better color selection over there at Kitech. But they both make great baits. For sure, man. You guys know I'm a big fan of Kitech's. Probably can't even see it. That bin over there, right there. That bin is loaded, like stock full of Kitech swim baits. When I thought they were going to discontinue the black shad, which they did for a while, and I think they brought it back out. It could be discontinued again. But yeah, that bottom bin is loaded with black shad Kitech's. Go enjoy the Shark Week, tight lines, and heavy nets. For sure, dude. Yeah, we'll be getting off here in a minute, man. I'll let it run for another couple minutes or so, and then we'll go and pick a winner for tonight's giveaway, and then we'll go ahead and get off here. Is your time zone different than mine? I'm in Ohio, and you come on at 8. Yeah, I'm an hour before you, bud. I'm 7 o'clock when I start. 7 Central Standard Time. So right now it's probably 8:05. So it's what, 9:05 your time? See, Sean says I'm correct. Fish further away and light line. If you drop shot, just put a max scent flatworm, and it's game over. Firecracker. I thought that was it. Electric shad. Electric shad. That's what this is right here, bud. Not really picking it up too much in the foam, but a ton of flake in that belly there. Electric shad. Biospawn. Enjoyed the show, brother Lee. Appreciate you tuning in, buddy. Tell you what, babe, if you're up there, can you go ahead and pick a winner? Nobody else donate. Giveaway is done for tonight. If you, babe, can you pick us a winner? Like I said, we got the 4 packs that I originally started with, the line guides. Then we'll throw in the 1 pack that I opened to do that little rigging video. So there is 1 missing in there. You guys know ahead of time, 1 missing just because it's... Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and take it out, put it back in there. Warmer's still good. Well, you guys got 5 full packs of baits. And the one I rigged is right on top here. So there you go. 5 full packs of baits and 2 packs of line guides. Nobody else donate, babe, pick us a winner. Is that a 2-tone color TJ? We're talking about electric shad or the plasma tail. Plasma tail, just a green pumpkin with a little orange plasma, or orange, the chartreuse tip there. The plasma tail. And then the electric shad is kind of like a green pumpkin color top to it, a lot of flake in it, and then kind of just transitions into that. I'm going to say like a clearish pearl bluish belly. It's got a ton of flake in it as well. I said the camera's really not doing it any justice. I mean, it's pretty flaky for sure. Yeah, that's the electric shad right there. So, babe, pick us a winner. So, like I said, guys, we got a video for you guys on Tuesday. I'll come up with something for Thursday. But hopefully, like I said, this was the mic issue here. And we can get to rolling with more videos on the boat. It's kind of hard just using a mic that wasn't a wireless. Just because half the time I just kind of talk to myself. And that's a lot of the footage that I would use in the video. But if I'm not screaming it, the other mic wouldn't pick it up. So I've been waiting for this other mic to get here so we can get back to those videos. All right, Jen, there you go, bud. You are the winner. Congrats. You are tonight's Super Chat winner. Please message on Facebook, Instagram, full name. He's right there, so he's seen that he won. Very cool. Appreciate it, bud. Like I said, you got 4 packs of baits here, plus the one that I opened for the video. And then you got your 2 packs of line guides. So you already seen that you won. Hit me up on Facebook or email, and I'll get that out to you guys tomorrow. So, guys, what we here? Can you make an Okuma Helios baitcaster quicker with bearings? Can you make Helios baitcaster quicker with bearings? Is the 811 Okuma baitcaster good for flipping? 811, not really sure what really you're talking about. The Helios, they had the Helios that was green. They had the TCS, which was blue and black. Like I said, the Helios was black and green. And then the SX is the new one, which is like silver. So if you put any sort of, ceramic bearing in there, like Boca bearings, yes, it's going to make the spool spin faster. Is that what you're asking? I mean, it's not going to really do any good for flipping, because flipping, you're not even pushing the thumb bar. I'm assuming you mean pitching. So yes, it will make it easier to pitch, but you got to keep in mind the spool is spinning faster. So if you're not used to those bearings, you will actually bird's nest more often. So just keep that in mind, that the spool will be spinning faster than, let's say, stock bearings. So hopefully that answered your question, Gary. If you don't come back here, we'll go ahead and end the stream. Appreciate the content. Thanks. Keep it going. I got a roll, going fishing in the morning. Got to prep the boat. All right, buddy. Good luck, man. Appreciate it, Sam. And guys, looks like that is it for tonight. So like I said, keep a lookout for Tuesday's video. I'll get something out to you guys Thursday as well. Do appreciate you guys hanging with me this Sunday evening. And let's go ahead and get off and watch Shark Week. You guys are awesome. Smash thumbs up. See you guys on the next one.